Okay, quick little update. Now, the NFL had their annual meeting today as we are 1 month out from the NFL draft on April 27th. And we had, got a little bit of news, as, everything's kind of dwindling down. It was that, big first wave free agency. And now we're going to get a little bit of little signings. But we did get a little bit of info today. Now, Saquon Barkley. Basically, the Giants are cool with him playing on that $10 million franchise tag. They're going to keep working out on a deal. I think I seen that Dan Duggan said that they basically reset the offer. Now, the deal that was on the table before free agency is basically off the table. And it sucks with Saquon because heading into this free agency, we were expecting to see some, running backs get some money. And, it was a total opposite. The running back market was extremely low. And, basically the deal that Saquon Barkley is sitting out right now would be a great deal for Saquon if he were to get $10 million because the freaking market for running backs this free agency was absolutely low. It was surprisingly low, kind of. So, with Saquon, they are fine with him playing on the tag. They want him here. But again, the story of everything that it has been for Saquon Barkley and the Giants ever since the middle of the season, when we got the news that they have worked on a deal over the bye week, is that the Giants have a limit on how much money they will go, and that is, how the Giants should roll with that. I love Saquon, but you just seen that the free agency showed everything about how they look at running backs in this market. Not that we just seen it. So that's the new update on Saquon Barkley. Again, I hope he's here. I love Saquon Barkley. He's my favorite player in the NFL. But I know how it is when it comes to running backs in the NFL. But Odell Beckham Jr., John Mara, man, he spoke on Odell. He was asked a question about Odell. He basically said this. He wants him back. He would not mind having Odell Beckham Jr. back, and they haven't closed the door on bringing in Odell Beckham Jr. So the Giants are willing to get Odell if everything works out. He did say if Brian Dable and Joe Shane can get something done with Odell, then bring him onto the team. And I love Odell. I want Odell here. I really, really do. And you know that there are suitors for him. The Jets have basically emerged as basically the contender, or I guess you could say the favorite rather, to get Odell Beckham Jr. But if the Giants are able to snag OBJ, I would not mind him at all. He's a wide receiver. And again, it's freaking Odell Beckham Jr. back in New York as a Giant. What Giant fan doesn't want that? Now, there are fans that don't want that. I'm not going to lie. There's some fans that don't want OBJ back, but I'm not one of them. I want OBJ back. I love Odell Beckham Jr. Leonard Williams, and then we're going to really kind of end it on this one. Leonard Williams, John Mara said that he thinks that Williams will be back on the team. He will be playing for the Giants in 2023, and it doesn't sound like Joe Shane is going to give him a pay cut. Now, first of all, I know everyone was saying that, Leonard Williams going to get a pay cut, and he basically said he was down to get a pay cut right after the Philly game in the playoffs, right after the season. He said, hey, I'm down with getting a pay cut. But we haven't seen it. We have not seen it since he said it. We have not seen that happen. So basically, Leonard Williams probably said, "No, I'm fine with the money I'm getting. I don't want to, cut none of the pay or anything like that." But I don't take this as that. I don't take it as, Leonard Williams is going to play in this season. He's going to be gone, or the Giants might end up cutting him. No, hell no. Leonard Williams is going to be on the Giants in 2023. I see it as, they're going to extend him. And that should be the move. Extended Leonard Williams. He was 27, 28 years old. He's in his prime. Him and Dexter Lawrence, when they're both on the field, is a pretty good goddamn interior defensive line duo. And he's a leader. He's a captain on this team. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy that, when the fans were rabbiting on the Giants because they weren't playing well, he was the guy that was, he came out and said it. He said, hey, y'all can fuss all on one, but we're trying our best to win games. So I love Leonard Williams. I do think that $32 million cap hit is insane for this season, but I think the Giants are going to end up extending Leonard Williams instead of getting him a pay cut or, restructuring. I think they're just going to extend him out, you know what I'm saying? Move that money, down the line and spread the money out rather. So that's really it. That's really the big news that we got. The draft is 1 month away from today, April 27th. It's March 27th. So we're getting closer and closer. We're a month out from the draft, basically, less than a month, because this day is almost over. So leave that in the comment section your thoughts on everything. Do you think the Giants need to bring back Saquon Barkley on a big deal? Do you think the Giants should let him play on that $10 million price tag, on that franchise tag? What's your thoughts on Odell Beckham Jr.? I know a lot of people had their own opinions and thoughts on if Odell Beckham Jr. should be a Giant or should the Giants go after Odell. And with Leonard Williams, do you think the Giants should cut him? Because there's some people that think the Giants should just cut Leonard Williams, which is not going to happen. Or do you want to see the Giants get a long extension, or not a long extension, but an extension done for Leonard Williams to throw some of that money and spread some of that money out over a span of, 1, 2, 3 years? Who knows? But that's really it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And until then, it's been your boy J Dimes, and we are out. Go Giants. Thanks for watching.